Missing actor Julian Sands' son joins search for his father, 65, who disappeared a week ago while hiking in extremely dangerous Californian mountains, but has to abandon efforts due to hostile weather. The son of Julian Sands has joined the desperate search for his father, who disappeared 6 days ago while hiking in extremely dangerous California mountains. The 65-year-old actor, who starred in A Room with a View, has not been seen since attempting to climb Mount Baldy in the San Gabriel Mountains, one of the most popular trails in Los Angeles. Sands was reported missing by his family at around 7:30 p.m. on Friday amid warnings of extremely dangerous conditions for hiking. His son Henry, who is also an experienced hiker, flew out from London on Tuesday to assist with the search. 2 people have died in recent days while attempting to scale the same mountainous area, one of the most popular trails in Los Angeles. Crystal Paula Gonzalez, a mother of 4 described as the dancing hiking queen, is understood to have slipped and plunged 700 feet down the Baldy Bowl. A helicopter was immediately dispatched, and soon found Gonzalez down on a steep and icy hillside, surrounded by numerous helpful hikers assisting in any way they could, according to an incident report. On December 28, Jarrett Choi, 43, from LA, was hiking the Ice House Canyon Trail when he fell near the Ice House Saddle Ridge line. He was found 2 days later, after a search hampered by extreme weather conditions. And on December 17, 4 people had to be rescued by helicopter from the mountain after icy conditions made it impossible to move. He is understood to have retraced the route his father took. However, the 37-year-old, who owns a communications business, was forced to abandon his efforts due to the hostile weather. It comes after a ground search was attempted on Saturday, but also had to be abandoned due to a storm. It has not been safe to send rescue teams back out since. Drones and helicopters have been deployed to the mountain range, which is 40 miles from Los Angeles, where the actor has lived in Beverly Hills since 2020. Rescuers last night recovered a snow-covered car thought to belong to Sands, which was towed away from the area. It is not known if the actor would have taken a tent, but a source close to the family said he would have been well equipped for a day's hike. A source close to the family said Henry is taking a very practical approach in organizing everything and getting involved. I think it was just instinct for him to fly out when he heard his father was missing. Meanwhile, it is not the first time the keen outdoorsman has come into trouble while hiking, having had a brush with death on the Andes in the early 1990s. He previously recalled, "I was in the Andes, caught in an atrocious storm above 20,000 feet with 3 others. We were all in a very bad way. Some guys close to us perished. We were lucky." The actor is a father of 3 who became a major star after the 1985 release of the period drama A Room with a View alongside Helena Bonham Carter. He also appeared in The Killing Fields, Arachnophobia, and Leaving Las Vegas. His TV credits include 24 and Smallville. The 65-year-old has 2 daughters, Natalia and Imogen, with U.S. journalist Evgenia Sikowitz, who he married in 1990. He has a son, Henry, with his first wife Sarah Sands, the former editor of BBC Radio 4's Today program. Sands has often spoken about his love of nature and his wonderful outdoor lifestyle, and has traveled around the world carrying out daring climbs. He previously told Thrive Global his expeditions during COVID lockdowns were about supplication and sacrifice and humility. He added, "It's not so much a celebration of oneself but the eradication of one's self-consciousness. And so on these walks you lose yourself, you become a vessel of energy and harmony, hopefully with your environment. I mean, 2 days ago, I was just an old guy begging people for water at a trailhead in the Santa Monica Mountains. Who cares if you're a film person? I was just someone very grateful for the kindness of strangers." He once even conducted an entire interview from the face of the Mittelage Ridge on the Eiger Mountain in the Swiss Alps. Many in the TV and film industry have been praying for the star's safe return. Actor Samuel West, who starred with Sands in 2004's Sword of Kasantan, tweeted this morning, please let Julian Sands be okay. A friend and an inspiration. Awful news. Actor Jim Pittock called Sands a wonderfully talented and unique man and a delightful, generous friend, and said he is hoping for a miracle. A separate search is also ongoing for another hiker, California resident Bob Gregory, in the Crystal Lake area of the mountain range. A spokesman for the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department said on Friday at about 7:30 p.m., a hiker identified as 65-year-old Julian Sands of North Hollywood was reported missing in the Baldy Bowl area of Mount Baldy. Search and rescue crews responded and began a search. Due to trail conditions and the risk of avalanche, the ground crews were pulled off the mountain on Saturday evening. However, we continue to search by helicopter and drones when weather permits. We will schedule another ground search when the weather improves, and it is safe for our ground crews. Anxious friends and former colleagues of Sands, who also starred in supernatural horror Warlock, have taken to social media to send their well wishes as the search continues. Film producer Cassian Elwes, brother of Robin Hood star Carrie and a family friend of Sands, said, "I've known since Friday that my friend Julian Sands has been missing on Mount Baldy. I am devastated. A very close family friend who was an adventurer in everything he did. I've said many prayers. Screenwriter Brian Lynch, whose credits include Secret Life of Pets and Minions, added, "Oh no. I love Julian Sands. I hope he is found ASAP." American actress and dancer Melanie Kinnaman also wrote, "Our friend Julian Sands has been missing from a hiking trip in the mountains of Southern California for nearly 1 week. There is an active search for him in the Mount Baldy area. Please send prayers for his safe return." Meanwhile, the Sheriff's Department has warned that severe weather on the mountain has been difficult and air resources are limited, while its search and rescue team has been called out to 14 incidents in the last 4 weeks alone. It urged hikers to think twice before walking the trails amid extremely dangerous conditions. It comes as 2 people have died in recent days while attempting to scale the same mountainous area, one of the most popular trails in Los Angeles. Crystal Paula Gonzalez, a mother of 4 described as the dancing hiking queen, is understood to have slipped and plunged 700 feet down the Baldy Bowl. A helicopter was immediately dispatched, and soon found Gonzalez down on a steep and icy hillside, surrounded by numerous helpful hikers assisting in any way they could, according to an incident report. On December 28, Jarrett Choi, 43, from LA, was hiking the Ice House Canyon Trail when he fell near the Ice House Saddle Ridge line. He was found 2 days later, after a search hampered by extreme weather conditions. And on December 17, 4 people had to be rescued by helicopter from the mountain after icy conditions made it impossible to move. Meanwhile, the Sheriff Department warning said over the last 4 weeks, San Bernardino County Sheriff's Search and Rescue, SAR, teams have responded to 14 rescue missions on Mount Baldy and in the surrounding area. These rescue missions have been for lost, stranded and/or injured hikers. Unfortunately, during these past 4 weeks, 2 hikers did not survive after falling and injuring themselves. Please know the current conditions on Mount Baldy are adverse and extremely dangerous. Due to the high winds, the snow has turned to ice, making hiking extremely dangerous. Sheriff's search and rescue efforts are often hampered by poor weather along with dangerous avalanche conditions. The recent storms that brought the snow and ice conditions are not favorable for hikers, even those that feel they have a high level of experience. Meanwhile, a separate search is ongoing for another hiker, Bob Gregory of Hawthorne, in the Crystal Lake area of the mountain range. Gregory's family said he went missing on Monday and that they are distraught and fear he may have hurt himself and fallen. His relatives added that police are in the process of tracing his cell phone, while search teams have combed the area on the ground and from the air on Tuesday. The Sheriff's Department has pleaded with visitors to follow simple tips to stay safe. These include following all posted warning signs, looking at weather conditions, both current and forecasted, for the area, making sure you have proper gear, training and are properly prepared for alpine conditions, crampons, ice axe, proper clothing, taking a hiking partner, taking a tracking or GPS device such as a spot device or inReach device, making sure all cell phones are fully charged and to bring a charged extra power pack for it. They have also told visitors to let someone know where and when they are going, what time they will be back and most importantly not to go if there is any hesitation about the terrain.